What if your business is the answer to someone else's prayer? And this isn't going to be one of those videos that's I don't even know what to say there, I guess. I don't even know what to say. I have had so many messages from people, literal messages from people that will say, I have no idea where I found you. I have no idea where you came from. I've stopped taking offense to it. The first couple times I got those messages, I was like, what? You don't know where you found me? But then I stopped taking offense to it and I started realizing, you know why they don't know where they found me? Is because they didn't find me. I believe God led them to me because they prayed for X, Y, and Z, and God's like, this one is showing up for that. This is the one that does that. This is the one that gets out of her own way and lets me work, right? You gotta let God cook, right? Like that's the whole thing here. And so what I want you to think about is, what is that, because this video isn't about me. What is the thing? And if you haven't watched my other video, let me go back to the name of it real quick. This is totally unprofessional, but whatever. It's called Exactly What to Do in Your First 30 Days Online. If you haven't gone to that video, please go and watch that video. Because what I want you to think about is, I want you to think about who is the person you're here to serve. And truly the person that you're here to serve, I walk you through that in that video. But whenever you determine who that person is that not just that you want to serve, but that you're designed to serve, right? That you've actually already gone through the gamut. You've already gone through the hard times. You've already gone through all of the stuff that comes at you. You've already gone through that in order to be able to serve this person. So something that I hear a lot from people is they'll say, well, I'm not certified to do X, Y, and Z. I'm not a professional. I'm not certified. I can't do that. I think it's garbage. Our certification, if you're gonna do brand surgery, yes, there are certifications and things that you need for that. Yes, right. But in most things, if you're just showing somebody how you got through something, if you're just showing somebody how you, what you did and sort of like hacks and ways that you were able to accomplish a goal, if you're just showing people that, you don't need a certification to do that. You simply don't, right? Your life, your past has already certified you. You've been certified. Through the trenches, you've been certified, right? More certified than, and I would venture to say, people can go to college for marketing, right? You can go to college for marketing, that's fine. I went to college, quick story. I went to college for 1 semester and that's how I knew I didn't want to go to college. So there's that. But people can go to college for marketing and they're gonna learn, you're gonna learn things in that. I've built an 8-figure business from my couch cushions, right? I've been in the trenches. I've figured it out. I've messed up. I've fallen on my face. I have tripped on my shoelaces. I have eaten cement before, right? Like that is the stuff I have done. That's my mistakes I've made. That's how I know what not to do and what to do. I know all of those things because I've been through it. So when you are able to determine who you're serving because of what you've been through, when you're able to determine that, you know who your people are, and now here's where this needs to land, is that your people are waiting for you. And so this time that you're spending in imposter syndrome, this time that you're spending saying, so-and-so is better than me, somebody already does this, why do I need to show up and do it? Or so-and-so already does this and they do really well, and I see them in ads and I see them, wherever you see them. I see them on YouTubes, I see them wherever. They're already doing it. There's not room for me. The word that I usually hear is it's saturated. The market is saturated. You know, there's already enough people out there. They don't need me. That's, again, garbage. It's garbage. Your people will only work with you. When you show up and you're showing people your heart, your soul, your mission for them, you're showing them how you've learned these things in the past, you're showing them what to do in the future. You come with your own personality, with your own vibe, with your own thing that they attach to. There might be other people that teach this. There are other people that teach, you know, marketing, right? There's lots of people that teach that. But they don't have my vibe. And so people come to me because of who I am, not just what I teach. And so people are gonna come to you because of who you are, what you've been through in your life is why people are gonna come to you. Does that make sense? What you've been through, let's allow redemption to occur. What you've been through is exactly why people are only gonna come to you. And so now we can look back at that stuff that we wanted to run so far from, and we can look back at it and we can say, I'm glad that that happened because now I can help X, Y, and Z. And so if you don't show up, if you sit in paralysis, right? If you sit in that feeling of like, you know, so-and-so is doing it, or who am I? Who am I to show up, right? Who am I to do X, Y, and Z? The longer you do that, the longer that the people that are literally praying for what you do, that are praying for what you offer, the longer they have to wait. And I think whenever you're able to switch that up, whenever you're able to really understand that, because I'm not making that up. When you're able to understand that, you realize that all you're doing is deferring blessings, not just for you, but for other people. You're deferring transformation. You're deferring all of that stuff. It's for you. It's the proof. You walked through it. Help somebody else walk through it. So whenever I say, what if your business is the answer to someone else's prayer? It certainly is. There's not a student that I've had tens of thousands of students at this point. There's not a student of mine that I haven't heard something from whenever they show up, that they get the messages from people saying, I'm so glad that you said X, Y, and Z. I'm so glad that you said this. Because that, guys, for people like us, that is actually what drives us more than dollars. Will you make dollars? Sure. But that's what drives us more than dollars, is the actual impact. Is it actually mattering? So if you're ready, let's do this thing. I have a free resource for you in the description of this video. Scroll down, grab it, and get off to the races. Adios.